Good evening, everyone. Hello. Let me hold this. Yori Yori. I greet you all. Good evening. I see you, my sugar Anita. My favorite Anita. My Yori Yori Preciosa. Samuyi Junior Noga. Good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining. I see you. I see you. Oh, good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Happy weekend. Are you all on vacation? I greet you all. Good evening. Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Thank you for joining. I thank you so much. Thank you all. I greet you all at once. I greet you all at once. All right. Christiana. Adegoke. First time I member on YouTube. All right. Welcome. Subscribe to my channel. I greet you all. Good evening. Best Ono Sakare. Same to you, darling. You don't come today. I greet you all. It's been a while. Osasdi is so busy. I'm busy. What a busy holiday. I greet you all. Oma Ume, darling. See you. Sonny Barren. Judy Tumbachu. Good evening all. Welcome. What a busy holiday I've been having. All right. Oh my goodness. I greet you all. I've unraveled my hair. So they make it 2 weeks. They have taken it off. I was having headache. This is my natural hair, guys. My natural hair don't grow. I've unraveled my hair. Now I'm wearing my natural hair. How many of you relate? I cut my hair. It has grown. It has grown. My hair don't grow. Yeah, it is okay. Yeah, I twisted it and I lose the twist. Yeah, I use oil a lot of ori, olive oil, coconut oil. So the hair is full of oil, yeah, because natural hair is all about oil. I twisted it yesterday night, the big ones, and I just unravel it. Use Afro comb to raise it up, and I'm here. You see my hand? You see? Oil. Natural hair is all about oil. My hair has grown very thick. Yours grew. I've never dyed my hair to black. I'm having gray hair. I have gray hair, but God is beautiful. God is good. My hair has grown. Share this video, guys. Invite people to join us. Hello, everyone. Beautiful evening. Please press the button, the like button before joining the video. I see you at Yobami Ola. Let me not mention your name wrongly. Ola Dimeji. All right. Good evening, sir. Good evening, Star Doris. I don't know if you are behind that. I appreciate you, Ato Rebecca. Who is Ato Rebecca? Who invited you guys? Yeah, olive oil, ori, coconut oil. That's my number one oil I use for my hair. I don't go buy moisturizer that much. Ori is number one. Water and ori. Water and ori. Ori oyo. So my hair has grown. You even remember I cut it. Look at it, it has grown. Very grown. And very thick. I just flat twist it and I lose it. You see, it's kinky there. It's kinky. Kinky hair. It's good to be natural. So I still represent natural. Okay? Alright, so let's enjoy this song. How's your weekend go? Any gist of the guys? Any gist? I've been too busy. Alright, stop. Alright. All right. My darling Anita is saying, I don't know the comment we have for review there. You say my hair plenty, and they hold it for review. I don't know why. Show, let me put it to show. Yeah, I know, darling. Let me check the comment and all right, got it. My hair growing. You have to eat well. Taking care of your skin and your hair is all about eating well. I don't put on weight. You don't see my chest is full. The bone in my neck don't vanish. I don't put on weight again. See, all my skin is all about oil. My skin don't dey wrinkle. Okay? Oil skin, oil, baby oil. I don't use African cream. Who's commented the hair for review now? I see you. I don't know, they're holding some comment. If they hold your comment for review, watch out. Let me see. Let me see if I can show it. The comment. Let me see the comment. What happened? Am I getting more dark? I don't know why my video is like dark. Is my video dark? What happened? My children always tell me, now I come again. What did they do the light? I don't know what happened. Maybe because I'm touching the screen. The screen. Because I was touching the screen. They always quarrel with me, put more light. Light, they make my eyes tired. All right, guys. I'm good. She and Maka, darling. How are you? So let us gist, okay? We are playing music for now. It's been a while. Yes, it's been a while. Hearing your name mention give you butterflies. Really? Wait till I log here today. All right, let me connect my speaker, my mic. Hello, sweetie. Come and help me out. Who wrote that? Repeat that. It's on now. It's like I off it before. Are you guys here? Okay, they said they can't hear me. All right, yeah, I was connecting the mic, guys. Sorry, my earring is touching this mic. Okay, yeah, you can hear me now. All right, okay. Sorry, I was putting the mic. I didn't want to shout. You know, we are gisting today about the marriage. All right, sweetie. All right, yeah, because I removed it from the phone and it got disconnected. Okay. So today we are talking about marriage teaching, general marriage teaching, okay? Just generally. If you have any question, you can bring in. All right, you can see the topic there. I say marriage and mature mind. When you talk of marriage, how it has to do with a matured mind. Okay, like I always say before, I say marriage are not for boys. Marriage is not for girls. I've always said that. That's been one of my most famous phrase. Love you, sweetie Anita. God bless you, my love. God bless you, my favorite chick, my swag babe. God bless you, sweetie. So I've always have this frame. My most popular frame when it comes to marriage is not for boys and is not for girls. When we refer to people as boys or girls, we mean those that are yet to mature. I appreciate you, my darling Doris. Those that are yet to mature. Marriage is not a thing. God bless you, darling. Marriage is not a thing you just jump in. We said that before. Like my mate at marriage, time is running out. Or now I can afford 3 square meals. Now I can take care of my bills. I think the next thing now is to marry. It's not a thing you just do like lightly. Marriage is an institution that only death can take you out of. If both of you God give you opportunity to live longer, you are to die together. That's what marriage is. An institution that God, is God ordained this institution. It's an institution ordained by God. In fact, the Bible says marriage is a blessing. Is a blessing. Okay? He that find a wife, because that's how Bible puts it, it would have said, whosoever that find a husband. He that find a wife, find a good thing and obtained favor from the Lord. He that find a wife, find a good thing. Because that good thing, it connotes a lot of things. God created Adam and he said it's not good for man to be alone. God knew that it was not good for man to be alone. That's why he specified in the Bible about widow or widower. Okay, because you were once accompanied because of unfortunate a journey of death, you become alone. That is why there are rules that is also guiding widows and widower. When you are a young widow, the Bible tells you that you can marry. But if you want to keep yourself, it said by the time you born, that was an admonition from Apostle Paul. We read it the other day. When body choke you, when body hold you, you come and say, I don't feel alone, I want to marry again. You can marry, but don't fornicate around. If you are an old widow, you want to stay, you stay. If you are a young widow, you decide to stay also, you can stay. You decide to stay because body not they tell you, say, hello, I'm missing something. You don't starve yourself when once your body start to tell you, like your mind start to walk around like, hey, I'm missing this urge in me. I'm missing some kind of pleasure. You are to marry. Or else, in your mind, when a child is born, when it's not yet time, the baby will be put in an incubator. Yes, until the child is mature, they know. Okay, same the married people. Exactly. When a marriage is mature, everything goes smoothly. Absolutely. When you are a widow, despite that is the moment that you are allowed to go into any other marriage, you cannot say, let me keep myself and buy toys and be helping yourself out. Is a sin. Helping yourself out with toys or hand or any other mission or watching some movies to incite you, to arouse your urge, and you satisfying yourself is a sin. If you are a widow or a widower, body begin give you signal like, I can no longer be alone. Go straight, search for a man or a woman and marry. That is the only time you can practice that act and you will not fall into problem. We have talked about it. Or else, if you are not a widow or a widow, thank God. You are a spinster or a bachelor. You cannot also dive around like I'm still checking out to figure out which one to choose. It's called fornication. Adultery is when you are now married and you go into the act. When you are a single person, you are fornicating around. Your body is the temple of the Lord. You are polluting your body, spirit, and soul. The Bible says, be not conformed to this world. People are doing things does not mean because the society allows some certain things to be done. Some certain things, stereotype, like in Asia, this is what we do. In Africa, this is what we do. In my family, in my father's house, this is what they do. If that thing is being tolerated, does not make it right. Yeah, fornication, adultery is the same thing. I'm trying to break it down. When you are fornicating, you are not with somebody that is tied to you in a relationship. You are fornicating by sleeping around. When you are married, you are tied to somebody. You are committing adultery. Let it be clear, the two words. When you are involving in the act, carnally connected, having the act of the act. You people know what I mean when I'm talking like that. When you are a married person and you are able to like take your things off and lay down with a stranger, Bible calls such people a stranger, a strange man or a strange woman. You go into an act. You are committing what they call adultery. If you are a single, you are not tied to anybody. You are just driving here and there. You are fornicating. If you are not engaged in the act carnally, you are either doing it through any other medium. For example, emails, message, video calling. You are cheating. You see the difference? Both of them are same. You are being unfaithful. Is infidelity generally when you are tied to somebody. Either you are in a courtship relationship or you are married. When you are engaging with somebody else, knowing that you have somebody already in your life, when you are in the act of two of you, una lie together, see each other as God take create una, you are committing adultery. If you are not in the act, you are just satisfying yourself by being incited by words you are hearing, by what you are seeing, video call, by email messages you are reading, lines that you are reading. You are cheating. Altogether is called what? Infidelity. So it's a choice for anybody to be married. It's a choice for anybody to be single. The Bible says, if your hand will take you to hell, cut it off. If your eye will take you to hellfire, remove the eye, pluck it up and remain blind to make heaven. What shall it profit a man to get the whole world and lose your soul? Heaven is real. Hell is real. Don't be deceived. When my husband was still alive, I've always advocated for marriage. I was born in a wrong foundation of marriage. We that have tested polygamy, we are the best to advise people not to go in. I remember my husband once had a cousin that we always threaten the wife. If you just provoke me, I will just take another wife. I told him, I said, hello, you can bring him for counseling. We that have tasted, we that we are swimming, we were giving birth into, we know what it means, that wrong foundation. People that are fortunate to be born into a one-man, one-wife marriage, they tend to take too much risk. It's more deeper than what we see or what we hear. Once you allow an intruder, a strange person that heaven didn't recognize when you are taking vow, or when you were taking vow with your spouse on that day, remember, you took that vow before God and man. Men were there to testify to it. When you are marrying, people sign as a witness. The same way heaven is witnessing it on that day. Any other person that is interwoven into that relationship or coming in is a stranger. And you are breaking the covenant of God. By the grace of God, we are going to be going diverse way like that. It takes a matured mind to take a decision to be married, because once you are married, you are sold out. You cease to live. You cease to enjoy. You cease to satisfy yourself, because why? You now do things for others. You live for others. That's marriage. Love is what? Sacrifice. Love is what? Selfless. Love is what? Not easily hurt. Love is what? Forgiving. Love what? Conquereth it all. It conquereth it all. A true, genuine love, I repeat, a true, genuine love is selfless. You deny yourself pleasure. You are not to, of course, I hear people say we have to endure. Our parents endure. Marriage is not to be endured. It is a decision of somebody that is already in the institution to decide to say, let me deny myself pleasure and give it to my family. It is a decision you must make as a person. Like, it's not all about me now. I have my husband. I've talked about how I have to eat soup I never liked, because that was my husband's favorite soup. That is sacrifice of love. I will have to go to some area where I will never step my foot because my husband is going. That is what? Denying yourself for your marriage to just move on. I had to deny myself when I look out for a shopping spree. I prefer to go sightseeing and be calculating. When I was a spinster, I jump into a store and I get what I like. I slide my credit card and I leave there. This time I have to check, swallow spit, calculate the money, and know how many months it will take me to save and come for that thing I like. Or I might even end up forgetting about it and say, do I really need it? I have more priorities now. That is what love. That is what marriage. Anybody that is in a marriage that want to do what they like to satisfy themselves, you are not ready. You can have 6 children, but you are not ripe for marriage. If we must walk in this life, we must obey the rules. King Saul was a king that the Israelites, Prophet Samuel anointed him to be king. The first king of Israel that Prophet Samuel anointed, based on the choice of the people, he was huge in stature. Then they will look for a bodily fit man that can conquer battles. He was really huge. Even the Bible told us that when Samuel was about to anoint David, he had to hide it. He told God, when God sent him, that if Samuel know about it, he will be gone, because he was such a huge man, physically built for war. The Israelites, they will choose king according to somebody that can stand up for them. He was respected, highly respected, until one day what happened? He disobeyed. A sacrifice that was to be made by a priest, he went ahead because he didn't have patience. And the king crown was removed from his head. He was still ruling, but David started reigning. Disobedience to God is the worst thing that can happen to any human being. That is why during your marriage, they will always ask you continually. They will, after asking you, they will let you use your own mouth to recite the vow. You will recite it with your mouth. You are not obligated to. That moment, they still look for a witness, anybody that will object to this marriage with a tangible reason. In the moment of in a moment of no, after a while, nobody objects. They will go ahead. They take a lot of steps before they pronounce both of you spouse. Yes, whosoever that is not ready to discipline themselves is not ready to be married, to get married. When Saul disobeyed God, that kingship crown was removed. Samuel told him that when you were still small in your own eyes, the Lord crowned you a king. You are too big now. They went ahead and anointed the smallest child in the house of Jesse. We can never prove that we are bigger than God. It's an error. It's an error. We can never prove that we are bigger than God. Okay? So in life, we must be careful. Everything that is called a commandment, a promise, a covenant that God is involved in, we should be careful how we handle it. Marriage has become a big issue lately. I don't know if because of end time, it has become a big issue. The devil is literally like fighting marriages. My gender women are bent at taking other women's husbands. Like my daughter Anita wrote, a man you took from another woman, what makes you feel will give you peace? If that man could gladly take the peace from his wife and hand over to you, the same thing applies to women. I'm just talking of marriage, okay? So if I'm saying men, Bible places man ahead. I'm not talking only to women, to men. Based on the post I dropped today, I say very soon I will beat the person. And of course, if the nonsense persists, I will do. It's going to be the first time I will carry somebody's family and bring them to social media and beat her. I will. I will. I will gladly do. I am a widow. I know what it means not to have a husband in your life. Not on my watch with a Jezebel. Will a Jezebel or a Delilah, a strange woman, cross into my territory? Not on my watch. And when I bring that person out, I will sell her out to all the bloggers. I will pay them to share the video out and blog it. I will pay all the bloggers. They are in Europe with me. Some are in America. I will send the video to their inbox. Pay them to blog that video. Because I don't condone nonsense. All right. Because why? I know what is called light. I know what is called truth. If men are loosed, women should be intelligent to say, I will not be available for your shit. Now the gender, yeah. Unfortunately, even women, some are married. They will be finding pleasure in other married men. Some were once married, they couldn't maintain their home. They will be looking for another home to destroy. Some take a decision that they will never ever marry. That they will be after a married man. Such women are somehow accursed. Okay. All right. So in marriage, I see that the main problem we're having is infidelity, promiscuity. People can no longer they don't have self-control. What shall it profit you? Just few seconds. I've never seen anybody that ejaculate more than like 1 minute, like continue 60 seconds. Be saying, that person had to stop. He go stop, eh? He go stop. I'm talking of men now, men. It's just a few seconds. You get to climax, and bringing it out is just seconds. If it's more than seconds, that's why some people that go for aid, like all these Viagra things, some are recommended by doctor. You see them. I've seen a lot of story. How even a pastor slept in a guest house with he used those things. Because when he was demise, they came in, they were videoing those tablets on top of his table. Then they had their husband for so yeah. So men should know how to hide themselves. How long can you hide your husband? Men should know how to hide themselves. Okay? Because all this, I mean it. I'm not joking. I will tag the person very soon. That's the next step now. We tag their name, tag the children, tag the husband, tag the family that I know. And I will do that. Like we pay bloggers. They will blog her. I will help her to be famous. I will pay for it. They will blog her. Send her to gossip me Nigeria. Tunde head not. You don't cross my territory. Because as I am a widow, I have to keep myself 5 years roughly now, a widow. That word conge is not in my dictionary. Depends on your head. If they come and go meet the man, when you know this, they don't get for your wife, you don't feel, And do you know the worst part? All those bullshit things they couldn't give their husband, or they couldn't look for their own partner to give. They will come and be giving all those bullshit styles, what they call bullshit tactics. If you are practical enough, you should have your own partner. If you are tactical enough, you will have your own partner. I don't care. I can't spend 500 euro to do this case. Not on my watch, except if I'm not aware. Okay, men should be disciplined. As for anyone that is engaged, see, based on my post today, I'm going to talk of men, infidelity, in case you are not aware. Women or men, those of you that are married here, God bless you, darling. If you want to know when your husband is flirting at you, you people should be intelligent. If you want to also know if your wife is flirting around, they have their own attitude. And anybody that can easily be unfaithful in their marriage, in their home, you are seen as a liar. You cannot be trusted. You can never be trusted, because once you are caught, you can never be trusted. And once a man or a woman is caught in infidelity, hello, don't trust them. If they are our husband and her too. Yes, many men know they respect themselves. For anything on that scale, they will go. They forget that there's what we call STDs or STIs. If they transmit it, because these people, they are giving it for free. They have nothing to lose because they are losers already. God bless you, darling. Mosef, thank you. They are losers already. They will carelessly give it to you, and you will take it to an innocent soul at all. That's why it's advisable in every marriage, everybody go for tests every 6 months. It's important. Hello. All right. So what is going on here is that when you are a cheat, you can never be trusted. And when a man has cheated once, the tendency to cheat again will be there. Is 97.8, if not 99. Once a man has cheated or a woman has cheated, she was caught. She was caught because he or she have been cheating. Not that the day they are caught is the day you are aware. I bet you, based on research, they will cheat again. God bless you, darling. God bless you all. They will cheat again. Because why? They have break that fear that they had already. They will easily do it again. Over and over again. Until you catch them, you will know they do that. But for unknown to them is that when they are like that, they can never be trusted. They will always be seen as a liar. Because when you are caught, you promise, I won't do it again, I will do that. You end up doing it again. You will be seen as a liar. You will be seen as a liar, and you cannot be trusted. And let me tell you this for free. No matter how smart you think you can be, you will be caught. No matter how specialized you think you can be, you will be caught. You know why? God is not mocked. When God sees the heart of your partner, God bless you all, God bless you, I appreciate you, darling, that he or she is obeying, following the rules of the covenant or the vows both of you had, God will surely expose you. He will surely expose you. If not sooner, later. No matter how, you can't be Solomon. You can't be wise enough to maintain all the tactics. Especially men. If you know you are married to a woman that fears God, that prays all the time, beware. You get why? Beware. Because Benin say a cow that have no tail, now God they fight for her. A cow that has no tail is God that will repair flies for that cow. You get why? I have always said it here that the tears of a woman go straight to the heart of God, while their prayer go to his ears. A woman's tears go to God's heart. There are women that like to cry for physical tears. There are some that cry within. It happened to one lady for the hospital where they work. Then after 3 children, the woman can't get it. Okay, can't get HIV. You see that? Not knowing the husband get one lady friend where he give the man, he can't give his wife for us. All right. A woman, when a woman or a man, anybody, any human sharing tears, you are seeing that physical tears. That person is already telling you that he or she is crying. But when you are no longer seeing their tears, my brother, my sister, run. They have a place where they are crying that you are not aware of. They have a place where they are not crying. There is someone that is not seeing their tears. Let me read that. He said, but mommy, what if see in the dream where the man is about to get married to another woman? Please, mom, what does that mean, please? Honestly, I'm not so good at interpreting dream. But of course, when you are seeing your husband in a dream or a man marrying to another woman, God is trying to prove to you that somebody is trespassing your territory. God is not a man. If you allow a woman cry, pray for you as a lady because you know green, I pity you. Honestly, if there's a strange woman entering your marriage, God will always prove it to you. He will always show it to you. Especially if you are faithful and your side is clean. All right? He will always show it to you. If a woman is no longer crying for you to see a tears, or a man, a husband, there are husbands that cry. So people, they don't cry, but they will just get angry and, they're voicing out and like that. But when a man that's usually voice out, even if he don't cry, suddenly see things and be feeling pain in within. Alone. Don't be everything that they talk. A lot of men are not prospering. They look like as if they are almost there. Before you know it, zoom. The acceleration will get slow. Okay, they are telling you to check the attitude of the man concerning that dream. Sometimes we think we are almost there. If you allow your spouse to cry, you might think you have arrived. You are joking. Give yourself 5 years. You might go back to where you are coming from. It's not a threat. I'm teaching based on experience. That is what we call oppression. Especially if you are the head, never you make your weaker vessel. Bible says, deal with her wisely as the weaker vessel that she is. By the time you now make your weaker vessel, for example, I'm talking to men right now, to feel like they are defenseless and low. He said, let the weak say, I am strong. Let the poor say, I am rich. When somebody becomes defenseless, God will step in for them. Who can battle with the Lord? When women also, one way or the other, have opportunity, they treat their husband bad, like I'm from a wealthy family, the man becomes defenseless because the financial support is coming from the woman's family. You made that man that is the head become automatically fragile and defenseless. God will step in. A lot of things we see in Nollywood, they will say, now Nollywood did it happen? It's somebody's story. Every music you hear is somebody's testimony or somebody's story. Every movie you watch is somebody's story. Once one person becomes defenseless in an institution, they both of them take a vow, I do, before God. God will step in. It's just like when we are living as siblings now. When we're at their house, what happened? Our parents will step in. Sometimes we will try to settle it within the siblings, the older one. When the case pass, be careful, our parents will step in. You become a liar. Trusting you will become a big deal. And while you are taking such steps, you are hurting your spouse, the bone of your bone. Adam said in the book of Genesis, this is the bone of my bone and the flesh of my flesh. And I will call her what? Woman. The bone of your bone, the flesh of your flesh. That is supposed to be hurting. When the eyes is crying, the nose will share. When something affects the nose, the eye will share. When something is affecting one of you, instead of the others to be crying, that's demonic end time syndrome. Even I was on my own one day, the voice just tell me, go his phone and rush, go dear mommy. What I see shock me, I swear. What are you doing, phone? As this don't support people going to phone. Any ladies in my platform, avoid phone, darlings. When woman cry, go meet God. That man life don't finish. Don't finish, especially if the woman life clean. Yes. In this platform, I educate women not to go to phone. The other day, I saw a video where a man was saying, go, because something happened. A woman was contacted with, STD. And the man was saying that he is not in favor of people that will tell you, don't go to your... It's for your mental health that we say that. Honestly speaking, in a same marriage where there is no secret, my phone is there for my husband to see. My husband's phone is there for me to see. It's just that because when you now begin to suspect some kurukere movement, then that is the reason why I always advise people don't go. Because you already suspecting. Benin say you dey hear something, better pass say you can't take your eyes to see. Not that checking your husband's phone or your husband checking your wife's phone is a big deal before. When based on statistics, both of you are one. It's just that when you now say that there is nothing, some place don't come clear concerning this woman or this man, they don't go and look for what will break your heart. A lot of people are taking antidepressant. A lot of people are medicating. And when you're not involved in such things, you can't cater for your children. That's why I always say don't go. Normally, based on statistics, I married you, your phone, your pocket, your wallet, your trouser, your shirt. The same way you married me. You can easily pick my phone and say, hello, okay, my wife is taking shower. Can I help you? All right. Deliver the message, then you pass it to me as my husband. I should be able to do the same. But when a man is not taking phone, locking their phone with excessive pin code and all that, then you keep off. You say people talk to people, people understand. It's better you decide like, this boy don't they shake me, I just keep off. For your mental health. Because you go wound there. Yes, so not go for phone. No. Well, men, no. We not go see what we not supposed. He said, no, mom, I don't used to go to his phone. Okay, it's after that dream. Yeah, don't go anymore. So you can see that your dream was interpreted then. You have already gotten the interpretation of your dream. Some husband biting their wife. Or because of carry. Okay, yeah, that is they summer them because of carry. When a man start to do some things outside, you will know because he will be demanding for some kind of acts that he have never asked you before. If you not do now in Jerusalem, you begin to ask for some strange things, like turn like this. Then you now say turn like this. I don't understand. I want to do some kind of things. You have to know that where did you get it from? Because after all, if two of you want to check more tactics to improve, two of you should sit down and watch your There are mature adult movies that can help you. I've said it here. If you want to improve, two of you should gather and watch. But on your own, you cannot bring information and telling me to turn like this. Sometimes it's good to check phone. I have seen a case where the husband was planning with the side chick to buy the woman. Imagine. But because she checked the phone, she was able to see the chat and she left. This one shocked me. It's character which some men they are experts. But most time, if you are a daughter of Zion or you are a son that stands in the Lord, each one of the spouses that are cheating, God will reveal it to you. God will always cause them to make some certain mistake. The more professional they become, the more error they will be living. Error that will be speaking louder than voice alone. All right. And when anybody is cheating, you can't be a good role model. Are you going to mentor your children? How will you mentor your children? Will you be bold? Like Bible says, you that say, do not steal. Do you steal? You that they say, do not commit adultery. Do you fornicate? How can you call your children and say, hello, my son, my daughter, sit down here? I've told you people here when I'm teaching, I always ask my children, do you see me do this? They will say, no. I said, then who gave you permission? Are you the authority in the house? The only way we can educate our children is by our attitude. This one, it shocked me where I hear so. For you to be a good role model, a good mentor in your house, if you are a head, for your wife to respect you, you must give what you can take. Don't abuse you being the head. The head you are is to protect your wife, not to cause her pain. Am I speaking to somebody? The woman, you are to be a head made for that man. In case where his strength fail him, you step in and alleviate him of excessive stress and burden. Everybody should take their place. Being the head is not for you to carry most of the exercise for where your wife did. You lose your respect. She will never respect you. Because why? If you are exercising bozo on her, she will bring you low to her standard and begin to see you as her mate. For you to maintain your steeds and have your authority, you should be the least in the house. I've always said this. Jesus came as an example, a role model. He came, he washed his disciples' feet. He squat under his disciples and washed their feet. The disciples were sitting like the king. He was squatting down, washing their feet. And he told them, he said, this I do unto you. Go out there and do it unto others. A good leader is the servant among everybody. A good leader is not those that, yeah, what happened in this house? As you are coming, the whole house is afraid. For what? What shall it profit you? When a good man is coming, the wife should be feeling horny. Like, wow, today, wow, we will enjoy. Especially in my Africa. When the nonsensical brouhaha are not going on, they will expect the woman to be clapping for them. As how? Bible says, do unto others what you want them to do unto you. He said, with the same measure you met unto others, with that same measure, it shall be measured back unto you. A lot of women have fallen into Delilah like Samson, and they lose their life. Sometimes we don't know what we have until it's gone. I always say it, when we are married, people will be attracted to us. I said it the other time. If you are a man, you are married, women will be running after you. If you are a woman, you are married, men will be running after you. Divorce, may you see, nobody will care. Because why? John 7:7. John 7:7. Honestly, when you want to, okay, now, no matter how smart you think you are, you will be caught eventually. Someone slapped my daughter. Imagine my last baby boy. I've seen daddy slap mommy. Okay, I open my, I don't feel close. Okay. Yes. That is it. You should be a role model for your kids. All right? And of course, when you are cheating, you crumble your marriage already. You already broke your marriage, whosoever among the two. Women are really passing through here. Yeah. You that went to cheat, break the covenant. The Bible says, whosoever that breaketh the edge, a serpent shall bite. The edge of protection God build around you, as you break it, snake go creep enter your compound. He that breaketh the edge, a serpent shall bite. That covenant that God sealed, He signed, He delivered the certificate into your hand. You have graduated even while you were entering. Have you ever had a graduation certificate before entering any institution? You will not go there and break it because of what? 2 seconds fun. And most men, they end up with a low class ladies than their wife. So women will also end up with a low class men because of physical. Now so it's about handle them. Are you okay? Who knows about handle person? He said with a proper arrangement, as they say, like they just jovially say, devil can see God. With a proper arrangement, who cannot handle their wife? Is it not a way of coming together to say, okay, let's agree, this is what we can make to make our marriage more spicy. Let's spice it up. Let's do something that give varieties. Let's break the monotony. There's no marriage that cannot be sweet with proper arrangement. You can meet her and you will have a terrible, miserable home. You can't shy away from the truth. They won't even measure up to it. Lie. You can't have a good home Their wives or husbands, they always find parts. Yes, that is it. You can't have a proper home. Okay? While hurting somebody, you will end up hurting yourself also. Your peace will be taken from you because it's not easy to maintain lies. So stressful. You can end up with anxiety. You can end up with anxiety because you need more light to defend the lies. Okay? While hurting others, you will also hurt yourself. You will be restless. Some will tell you that is the wife that pushed them. Yeah. Before God, you are inexcusable. Exactly. Are you not? They say what Adam say. Adam, he say, I am naked. I say he's hiding. Why are you hiding? He said, because he's naked. Who told you you are naked? He said, the wife. Hello. Who told you you are naked? He said, the wife you gave to me. So you know that the reason of you having an opening eye is coming from your wife. But you didn't have that wisdom to reject the fruit she gave to you. Blame game. So we say because the woman that or the man they cheated with lured them, he hypnotized them, he enticed them, he dragged them, he called them to come and help them feel small electricity. As they got there, he attacked them. He take them against their wish. I don't want to mention the name. So we even say, yeah, because the home have been too cold. You are no longer looking so nice. You are so unkept. Can't you correct it? Hello. Do you know that that simple act of once, it can cause generational problem? You don't know. Now their wife, they always push them. They can never take responsibility. Anybody that don't take responsibility, it can never grow. The only people I normally respect are those that take responsibility for their art. Those that don't take responsibility, anybody that don't take responsibility for their art is always pointing finger at the next neighbor. They don't grow. They don't grow. They don't climb new heights. And they always end up losing their respect because the person you are talking to know that you are trying to escape. And who you are telling already know the truth. People that don't take responsibility for their act. In fact, maturity is when you know you are wrong. Admit you are wrong. Say the reason why, like, I at the end, I'm wrong. Honestly, I'm wrong. I'm sorry. Hello. I admitting and apologizing together simultaneously. Wow, I'm wrong. I'm very sorry. Please, it was not intentional. I actually thought this was the best way. I actually thought doing it this way would have helped us out. Before you explain, some people will just say, they will start to explain and leave the sorry. Some will never say sorry. They will justify and justify. The more you are justifying, you are provoking the next person. This is what I teach my kids now. Always take responsibility exactly for your actions. Don't blame someone. Yeah. Hey, it's because of this one. No. Oh, I'm sorry. A mature man demonstrates responsibility. Exactly. Oh, I'm sorry. It was not intentional. Oh, really? I'm so sorry. This thing, I purposely did it. I thought it was going to end well. Oh, so it was wrong. I'm very sorry. It gives you integrity. He let people trust you. He let people see that you are genuine. All right. It might be something that was not intentional, but still you are sorry because it's coming from you. Oh, I didn't mean to hurt you. Honestly, I actually thought I could do this. I never knew I was hurting you. Oh, I was carried away by my ego. I was just saying only myself. Please, I'm sorry. I had somebody that actually called me my own blood and say, he called me, sister, I purposely stayed without calling you for a while. I said, you would have stayed forever. The last time I checked, I'm a widow with a lot of responsibility. When I now explain all I've been through, she said, oh, I was selfish. I'm sorry. I am the one that is actually supposed to be checking on you. based on what you have been through. Okay? I think she came without listening to me. We would have ended up sagging one another, and once I was really ready. Okay? Sorry. Bible says sweet words calms anger. It brings down wrath. It says sweet words calms anger. Is in Proverbs. Why wrong words or foolish talk, it kindles wrath. Not anger now. It kindles wrath. Learn how to calm people down before explaining the reason why. Because sometimes when people will want to be explained, that's why sometimes they'll come slap them in the process. Before you know, if I when they'll come judge, they'll say, you see, I don't understand. You say, because the way you just came directly to me, not everybody get patience. But we say, please, sorry. The person will just calm and listen to you. And after speaking, the next person you told sorry might end up apologizing to you. Because why? You stabilize the atmosphere for more explanation. So people think that their mouth sharpers. So people want to take the sorry by fire out of your mouth. So people will want to take the sorry why they don't deserve it. So honestly, it's so insane. The self-centeredness of human, they know they are hurting you, they don't even care. And I wonder, how do you sleep at night? You don't care. Bible says, oh no man, nothing but love. Love the Lord their God with all your soul, your body, everything you are. And love your neighbor. That's what Jesus told that person that asked the greatest commandment. Love your neighbor as yourself. There will be proving point that is not correct. That's why you see many people, they end up committing blunder. The more they are explaining, the more they are doing. I'm getting notification from TikTok from somebody that was on this live stream. Una can funny. So you will be upsetting others, not only your partner now. You will be disappointing your family members, your friends, your kids, and every other friends you people share in common. Your social acquaintances, you will be disappointing them. God bless you, darling. God bless you, okay? Because of your act, your reputation will be tarnished before those people. This is not just your partner. When you are taking some step, think twice. Because your partner can easily let go, but those that hear it will be looking at you like, so you are rich. No, a better person. I thought, really? So you know your get sense? Things like that. All right? So, and of course, I said that before, you can't mentor nobody because you are a poor example to others. Is it your children that will see you yelling in the house that you come and tell them, alone, sweetie, bring down your voice? Talking to people, you don't need to yell for them to understand you. Is it your kids that have seen you yelling, smacking, that, disrespecting, that you are not going to mentor? You are a poor example as a man or as a woman that engage in all this nonsensical act, okay? You lose your moral authority. Like I said before, I said that you are a poor example and you lose your authority. Your wife will not respect you. People that used to see you, hold you in high esteem, will see you as a trash. They will see you as a commoner. It's painful because as this, voicing it out, is the reality, darling. It's the reality. Because I'm saying it now, you are hearing from my mouth. It's the reality, but you are just hearing the reality from my mouth, okay? Then you will be creating bigger issues out of the small one you think you create, a bigger one. Why? You will be training your partner on how to resist your bullshit. You will be training them up. It's just like a pet, a dog. Sometimes you leave them outside. They will walk around, roam around, and come at the gate. Wow, wow, wow. You know, dragging your attention, you will open for them. However, that they like their fellow women, husband. Okay. You will leave him. He will go. One day, you will leave him. He will not come home. He will walk away. I have always said it in my teaching. Nobody should ever think they are doing their partner a favor by marrying them. They would have still been married if you didn't marry them. God bless you, sweetie. Never you think. Some people will say, some low, I don't know. Let me just maintain mine somehow. Let me just like go somehow quiet. They will always think that marrying you, giving you their son. I've overheard somebody say, I bet to give you son in a joke. Come on. Huh? For me to like deny my father's surname, do you know what step I've just taken? To reject a surname that accompanied me all through my teenage to school. And now you remove it and put your surname. It's a big step alone. For me to take my own body to bear you children and lose my shape is a big deal alone. So, you now marrying me, you do me a favor. Like Asar. It's a mutual benefit. You actually benefited from me than I from you. I had to give birth and all my body system changed. I had to give birth, taking risk of between life and death, giving birth. Is it everybody that gave birth that came home? Endangering my life to procreate your own generation for you. Like me, I had my children every 10 months. 10 months of my life. I'm so big tummy that I have to sit to sleep. Lad all the pillow. This is how I sit to sleep. I can't sleep because my food, I will be regurgitating all my food out. All my food will just stay here. I have to sit down to sleep. I'm sleeping now, sitting down. I can't lie like every other person. To procreate what you call your lineage. And you do me a favor by marrying me. And you forgot that without me, you are incomplete. And the Bible says for this cause, you are leaving your parents and cleaving unto me. Hello. Because why? Once upon a time, you lost a rib. Without that rib, you are a half man. You are leaving your parents and you are cleaving unto me according to the Bible. Then you now say you gave me son. For you to be complete, you have to give me your surname because I'm giving you back your rib for you to have a complete rib as a man. For that reason, you need to give me your surname for the covenant to be complete. Hello, what am I doing with your surname? One of our clients don't first talk like this, so all right. I follow him that day. He say, okay, I say if you do your wife favor, now me not do my husband favor. Now the children where I carry come stress. That be lie. Myself born. Yes. God bless you, darling. Thank you all for the super chat. God bless you, darling. You gave me your surname. So that me bearing your surname, giving you back your rib, you become Mr. For example, Omoruji completely. Or else you are not Mr. Omoruji totally. You are a half man. As I return your ribs back to you, you have to let me bear your name so that two of us will become one. You become the Adam God created you to be. Or else, you were a half person, not recognized by God. Until I join you, you are not complete. Until I take that surname, you are not also complete. For you to be complete, you need the ribs you gave to me. I return it back to you. I come, you cleave to me, you leave your papa and your mama. You come and locate me, look for me. That's why I say, whosoever that findeth a wife, findeth a good thing. And what? obtaining favor from the Lord. Except you find your wife, you are complete. God cannot favor you. As you treat your wife bad, you are throwing away your honor. You are temporary with your success in life. In fact, you are jumping from fry pan to fire. You gave me your name to fulfill all righteousness so that the commandment of God can be complete. It's part of the process. Or else you wouldn't have been a man. Until I bear your name, that's why Bible don't recognize us giving a birth outside wedlock. Until you are officially married, your parents agree, they give you. That is when the ribs is back to the man. He have to come and join to me. I'm not joining to you. You are joining to me. That is why they say Angela wed Peter. Have you seen Peter wedding Angela? It's the woman that wed the man, according to the invitation. We must fulfill unrighteousness. Everybody will be interpreting literally. You answer my name. If I don't answer your name, the process is incorrect, darling. That's why when men marry, they start to progress. Hello? I hope I've explained. So as I say, as you are hurting somebody, you are hurting yourself because you will have anxiety. For you to maintain your state of lying, you need to work hard, very, very hard, to keep the secret. And it's so stressful. You will have sleepless night. You will be nervous. Okay? Women are blessing. Men should learn to have. Yeah. For you to maintain your secret, you must be what? A good liar. And that costs your mental health. Because anxiety, stress, sleepless night, you will be nervous. You will be trembling. If you are not careful, your blood pressure will fall. Your sugar will reduce. Hello? Hello? All right. Then you will be cultivating toxic, wayward manners. You will not learn how to ask your wife or your husband so kind of style will not exist right from Adam. Some men will say, or some women will say, where did you learn that from? God bless you all that are chatting. God bless you. Your pocket will never run dry. You will see they suddenly have asking like, where did you learn it from? Now waiting day outside, night day with you for her. That language that chatting men are using. Now so melon, so I go they eat. Yeah, what's the meaning of that? Yeah, they cannot be sleeping with, but one woman is entitled to sleep. Don't fear God there to sleep with one man. Okay, they will be cultivating dirty attitude, nonsensical tactics, wayward, in fact, unacceptable styles in their bed. Begin to ask for some kind of bullshit act during the process. You say, I'm telling you, go delete message tire. Okay, they will begin to ask you for some things that they have not been asking you. Okay? Because why? They have tasted the bullshit outside. In the process of that bullshit, we have staphylococcus. We have herpes. We have gonorrhea. We have syphilis. We have human papilloma virus, HPV. We have HIV. In that process, are you even pondering your mind like, what about this one stand? I end up paying the price for my lifetime. Do we ponder our mind before we undress? Before we unzip? Because if you ponder your mind, you will definitely zip up and run out of there. Yeah. You not give them the nonsense time. Imagine. Okay. Instead of a man and woman to come together, a man and woman is allowed to have toys. Yes. Why? It's to enhance your performances. It's to break monotony, not be the same thing every time. Sometimes do different things. Make una rest. Enjoy yourself in a different way. Those things are allowed. If two of you agree, buy it, have it in your pleasant, quiet, private moment. You use them to enhance. Now they pay me. I don't want everybody they fear. Wait till be there. Nothing be there. If not be the STDs, nothing. For you to enhance your inner room, Two of you can agree and buy it. Use it for both of you. God bless you, darling. I appreciate you. All right? It's allowed. It's not a crime. It's not a bad thing. It's not ugly. As far as both of you that vow before God are the one using it to satisfy yourself, it's not a sin. It's not a taboo. It's not a taboo. It's not against the will of God. God's will for us is to enjoy ourselves. But what? In a holy and righteous way. Not a dirty one. All right? So, many of them, of course, I talk about the loser, the quality of life will be affected. Imagine somebody that contact one thing now. Hello? It is gone. Even you that is acting that way, in that bullshit way, your mind not go touch ground. Your quality of life, you will be easily irritated, easily angered. You will easily be angered. Any small thing you will be accusing of suspicion because your mind not touch ground. Your mind not touch ground. You will be at the defensive side. You want to defend yourself every moment. Everything they say to you will look like accusation. Am I talking with somebody? We don't travel. We don't see things. We know this game. You will easily be on the defensive side. Any little thing, you will just conclude that somebody is accusing you. Any question is an accusation. Those are one of the signs to know when there is a kurukere movement. Okay? And the consequences, of course, God is far from you. Your body is supposed to be the temple of the Lord. Like I said in the beginning, be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed to the renewing of your mind. Be different among many. Be a pace setter. That thing people don't want to bear, they don't want to do is not easy. Start it. You must not follow, set a pace, create another way of living. Tell people you can live being faithful to your wife and your husband without cheating. All right? Your relationship is gone. You have to continually seek for forgiveness because you are polluted. You are like a filthy rag before God. Rag where they take muddy water. Okay? So all the guilt, of course, even if somebody is not blaming you, your heart go they judge you, say, what you do so good? Can they do it to you and you take it? Now those people where they cheat, now they suspect their spouse pass. Exactly, guilty conscience, yes. I was about to say it now. When I just say, can they do it to you? And you that is cheating, you will be the first to say, where you there? How come? You are staying too long. Where have you been? Who is calling you? Guilty what? Conscience. We can't lie to our shadow. Our shadow knows. He has been with us since we were born. Guilty conscience will be So, despite that you create scars in people, you will also be affected, okay? So, honestly, there are many ways, consequences, okay? And God punishes. I know that they will always say it's Old Testament, it's in Leviticus, it's in, I think it's in Exodus, when they were giving all the commandments, okay? Anybody that, commits such acts, they put them, they buy them. But you know, because Jesus came, grace is now evident and sufficient for us. In the Old Testament, anybody that do anything where you cross any boundary will not be known, that they buy them. All right? So, and of course, you are taking a risk. One of the consequences, your partner might not take it anymore and decide to what? Divorce you. Your partner might decide to end the marriage. You might say, no, me, I bet they go. In the beginning, yes, it will not me. I've seen a man that came back after 5 years to beg. After I don't jive around. Okay? So, like Elvis Presley will say, you can see me now. The one who said I would rather run. The one that say I would rather be alone. Okay? So he say I've been too long in the rain, too long in the rain, taking every moment that I can. Okay? But looking back and searching for the freedom of my chains, they say that is lying in your lonely hands again. So those freedom you actually need, those peace, those joy you need, is actually lying in your spouse's hand. Until you jive around, you will now see that that thing you are looking for is actually in your partner's hand. All right. We will always brag and say, no problem, I can do it. Yes, you can do it in the beginning. All right. Then it might affect the children. It might affect the children. It might affect the children. Trauma is real. They complain about your dressing. Exactly. Exactly. Trauma is real. It might affect the innocent children. Because children know when their parents are happy. They know when the house is moody. It's funny, yeah? But children know when things are going on in their house. All right? Children know when things are going on in their house. They will be traumatized, unknowing to you people, because that moment everybody is selfish, okay? Everybody is selfish. So children know when things are not right in the house. All right? So children always know when things are not working well. Never you think your children are babies, okay? They see everything. They perceive. You know, these children, they easily perceive more than we adults. Now, so God creator. Okay? Children are highly, their perception, their level of perception is very sharp. Okay? So never you think that children are not seeing what is going on. They see everything. All right? All right. Of course, the emotional pain, the consequence to the woman, because when there is no trust, the emotional pain is inevitable. We have talked of the STDs and all that. And of course, when how you know when your spouse are cheating, very, very important. When somebody is cheating, we have said that before, they become emotionally distant. Recently, I read where a man impregnated the wife's sister in the process of removing it. Oh, the sister, wow, marriage scatter, marriage with 3 kids. So, you see? And the sister don't know that that man is your sister's husband. You see this life. What's wrong with girls? Your sister's husband. Oh, and wow. When a partner is flirting or is cheating, no matter how they hide it, Bible says you can't love 2 masters. You will either hate one and love the other. There must be a shift in their attitude. They become emotionally distant. They will be easily angered. I've said that before. Any small thing they offend them, they are defensive. They want to always defend themselves before any moment. They are defensive and they are secretive. They tend to not to speak out anymore. They control whatever they are saying so that they don't spill out their secret. They are very calculative with the words they speak. They now selectively talk to you because they might mistakenly call you the name of their pet outside, because they call those one man on women. Sorry, guys. Sorry, guys. I was just listening to something. I will listen later. All right. So, when a man is cheating or a woman is cheating, anybody partner is cheating, honestly, they cannot hide it, like I said before. In case of those that miss it, they will become emotionally distant because their heart cannot contain two people. In the beginning, it was not so. The load go come heavy. It go come throw away the one way they in house or our house. You go to put the new strange man or woman into their heart. They will be distant from their partner. No matter how they try to dissimulate, the distance, the coldness will be evident. They will be angry at every little thing. I said it before, keeping secret of a cheating is a stress. It causes anxiety. They will be so defensive. Anything you say, they want to defend themselves, even when they don't have rights. They want to explain and prove a point that you are wrong. They will be bent at proving a point all the time, okay? And they will learn how to keep secret. Yeah, I was there. They will be so meticulously careful. Like, they don't want to come and call you James instead of Yusuf. Sorry, I just use example, They don't want to come and call you Angela instead of Patricia. They will be meticulously, calculatively careful. So doing, they will learn how to keep secret. All those free vibe of gisting before, they will be minimizing it because along the line of gisting, they might spill out some vital bullshit. All right? When they are having this character, is a sign of an unfaithful partner. No two ways. It has been proven. I like checking things out. I was married for 16 years. This year, I would have been 21 years married this year. It has been proven. Those are the signs that a partner is unfaithful. Okay? So, as I said before, whosoever that have cheated before will cheat again. Okay? So, because of their behavior, their communication changes. Some of them will go out of the house and come back late when you all are asleep. Some will be in the house and have their own corner in the house by avoiding their partner. Even when it's time for their intimate, everybody will lie facing each other. Some will even go ahead and change their room. They will be acting differently towards you. If you can watch, I'm reading an article, not written by Osazi. Some will go ahead and change a room. Some will be sleeping in the same room and gap you in the bed. While you are in the room, some will be in the balcony, some will be at the back, some will be in the sitting room. They will be changing position in the house. They are uncomfortable with you. That is how to tell if a partner is cheating. Honestly, there are some partners that like still staying married to their partner while they are cheating. People always say, why not just divorce and go? Some of them, they stay because of what? Any way you have of need to them that they cannot satisfy outside, they will just keep you for that. And they will be getting every other thing they can't get from you outside. Some will keep you, maybe you are from a financially buoyant family. They know if they leave you, they will suffer. They will just stay for that money's sake. Some will stay because you are good in bed. Yeah. People that have partners that are very good, sexually active, they still cheat. Yeah. It's strange. People will just say, why are you cheating? Some cheat for money. Some cheat because you might be good in bed, you might be having money, but you are bored to be with. We just cheat because the other guy or the other lady is vibing, is hyper. When he's with that person, he will laugh and laugh and laugh. The person jiggle laughter out of them. So we just have you. You are hyper, you are jiggling, you are intelligent, you are financially okay, you are assisting, you are good in bed. Then we don't want to stay with one that is more busty than you. You might be having the same busty, hyper, financially buoyant, intimacy, you are good. They will just be with one because it's more educated. Irrelevant nonsense. They will just cheat because a cheat is a cheat. Then they will be satisfying their desires of the qualities you possess or the virtues in you at all. They will be like spicing or adding extra from outside because they are cheat. They are fashioned that way. All right. I've told you people how to sense it when a partner, honestly, all these points, I think is enough. All right. And when they are guilty, yeah, it has been proven that people that cheat, they are always guilty. Once in a while, they say they sit and when they spend time with themselves, they regret what they do. The only way that can really deliver such a person is to be broken. A lot of people will ask me, you are a widow. Women like me have asked me, how do you cope? Fill yourself up with the word of God. Stay continually in his presence. Seek God. He says, seek ye first the kingdom of God, and every other thing will be added unto you. If you fill yourself up with the word of God, you stay in your prayer place, you will begin to see that every other thing outside your home is not worth it. Like I always say, if God don't give it to you, don't get it yourself. Because God knows what we need. If you go ahead and leave what you need for what you want, you might wound. I just pray that every innocent soul not contact STDs of what they didn't do. You are precious darling. Okay. If you leave what you need, God give us according to we need. He said we supply all our need according to his riches in glory. What God did not give you, if you decide to take it because you want. Samson was not to go for Delilah. He was not to marry in that lineage. They were enemy to God. In Nazarene, in his mother's womb, a prophecy was upon him that a razor cannot touch his hair. He went for what he wanted because they were beautiful, as the Bible says. He got Delilah. Because he got what he wanted, he break the edge of God around him. The serpent bite him. He spilled his secret out of Delilah. In this teaching, I must quickly say something. I'm talking to both men and women. Before I go there, this Samson, let me continue. My spirit is telling me to continue. Maybe there's somebody is talking to. Why he spilled his secret? Delilah sold him out. Okay, he fulfilled a mission in the life of Samson. God wanted to still prove to us that are reading that story that he is not a God. He is not a man. He is not a God alive. He is not the son of man. That he should repent. He wanted to prove to us that if he has given strength to Samson through that hair, he wanted us to read in the story how when the hair was now growing, he still used that strength, although terminate his life, but he carried people along. God proved himself till the last moment of Samson. That's why that he no longer, they pluck off his eyes, that eyes where they see what he no need. I wanted to stop that story there. I don't know, I got a push like continue. Maybe God is talking with somebody. That eye where they go see what God not give her. They pluck and first of all come out. How come they didn't remove his hand? How come they removed the eye? So that we not see bullshit anymore. Until they not tie him. And he had to beg somebody. Just put my hand in the pillar. Where the strength of this building lay. Bible said that time the hair was not growing back. He shook the building. That was how God confirmed. Say, I be create this my pikin where. Now that the eye where they remove so. Now he kill him. If your eye will take you to hellfire, pluck it out, darlings. Then what I wanted to say, I'm back. In all this teaching today, I'm talking to men and women, but I would like to conclude it with my men. Do not underestimate the power of a woman. Both the one you marry, both the one you are flirting with. If you take out the mercy of God out of a woman, she become a wolf in your hand. If God has blessed you with that woman, your lost sheep, and you go out, you will jam a wolf, a Delilah. And when you meet a Delilah, you go lose your eye. I hope somebody is blessed today. I will be coming for my marriage teacher. I'll be so busy. It's holiday, but it don't look like I'll be busy. If you go for where they not call you, you break the edge of God surrounding you because of the reason of the grace of marriage. Serpent go bite you. Delilah go remove your eye. You won't even have that eye to see who you get for us. And when you get it for us, not come say you not get eye. She go jackpot leave you. Osazdi is talking. I would have been 21 years married this year. I don't just talk. I was born into a family of 8 wives. You get why? There are some things you don't wish to see in life. If God creates you not to see them, not to grow in them, run. Joseph would have flat Potiphar's wife. And Potiphar's wife would have shut up and kept the secret because he was enjoying it. She would have been enjoying the pleasure. But Joseph said, I will not do this wickedness against my God. He leave his coat. He went to jail for it, yes. But he ended up in the palace. I pray the Almighty God bless this word in our hearts. If it was worth it, 2 seconds pleasure, as a widow, by now, I for don't marry again. It's not a step you take anyhow. As a widow, I for don't befriend different men. Like the same way I tell you people, which social media was worth it. I for don't open 30 pages. Had it been that pleasure, of few seconds was worth it. I for don't get 4 boyfriend. I for don't date the number 7 by now. After all, I am a marriage coach for a reason. I get experience. Is it worth it? Nothing is worth the salvation of my soul. Nothing can take my life that I've spent in Christ away from me. Nothing. Okay? Nothing. As the book of Romans told us, he said, what shall separate us from the love of Christ? Let me read that page. What shall separate us from the love of God that he has for us? Few minutes pleasure? God forbid. I reject it. I say no. As you can see, as I am now, as I finish this, I get right to carry one my entire house. I'm free. I'm a widow. I can marry. But is it worth it? No. I set my goals and my priorities straight. Okay? So men have spoken. Women have also have spoken. And I hope a word is enough for the wife. They say wisdom is profitable to direct. Okay? They that have ears, let them hear. All right? Because this is the problem we are having. Like as I started with this video, I am not joking. I am just waiting for a while. If things are not done properly, I will do that video, I will sell it to bloggers, and I will help that person to be popular. Nobody cross my territory. Whatsoever that is within me, that I call mine is safe. I don't joke with them. Not on my watch. I will help that person to popular. After doing it, I will send the video to all the inbox of the bloggers and I will pay them. They will diffuse that video with the picture of that person and the names and the story. Me, I'm ashamed. And I don't fancy women that are shameless around me. Okay? So, by the grace of God, this week, me and my daughters, we are actually enjoying this Bible verse. All right, where it says in the book of Romans chapter 8, verse 35. It was telling us in the kitchen, who shall separate us from the love of Christ? Shall tribulation or distress or persecution? What shall separate us from that love? For God so loved the world, he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever that believeth in him will not perish, but have everlasting life. What shall now come and separate us from that love? God loves so many of us. And the people that God loves most are the people devil use. Now, not the thinker. Do you see any useless person where devil use? No. They are always qualified people for God. He go thief them. That's why I respect Job. No matter what he passed through, he didn't deny God. All right? Let's enjoy this. Say, who shall separate us from the love of Christ? Shall tribulation or distress or persecution or famine or nakedness or peril or sword? As it is written for thy sake, for the sake of God. Hello. We are killed all the day long. We are accounted as sheep for the slaughter. When you are a child of God, you want to do the right thing. People will continually condemn you. They kill you all the day. Yes, it's worth it. All right? But in all that they are doing to you, he said, nay. In all these things, we are more than what conqueror. Through him that loved us. He said, for I am persuaded, no matter what comes my way, I am so sure. I have that confidence. I so believe strongly, firmly, because the God I serve, I know who he is. That neither death, nor life, nor angels, nor principalities, nor powers, nor things present, nor things to come, nor height, nor depth, nor any other creature, nor any other creature, not even any human being like you, shall be able to separate us from the love of God, which is in Christ Jesus our Lord. Is that your testimony? What is that thing separating you from the love of God? Check it out and kick it out of your life. God bless you all. I appreciate you for joining me. I hope you are blessed. This video, let's share it. Let other people be blessed with it as well. Okay. Mommy, the editor wanted to share data for some people. Data, is it data? I don't know what you people call it. She has some few coins there to give you people Airtel or itel. I don't know what you people are calling it. You know what I mean? For your, I don't know. So I think my daughters will be doing that and sharing it for you people. But I will come back later as D. God bless you. I've not been frequent on any app. I've been so busy. Get why? I've been so busy. I am a person that I set my goals and I go after them. When things that have a higher scale of a higher priority arises, I leave every other thing. All right, because this is not my means of a subsistence. I have my job. As I'm on holiday now, I still receive my salary by God's grace. So I decide to arrange my things. I have other things I'm also doing. By God's grace, you people might be seeing that when it's ripe. You all will be seeing us live and direct by God's grace, okay? So that time, you people will understand, okay? I love you all. Thank you for joining me. And I own you all in my mind, okay? I will see you all soon. And maybe you'll say, love you. Mwah.